fine. Thank you. And you?
I'm fine too. Thank you for asking me.
Yes.
What do you feel today?
I'm very happy.
What makes you happy today?
Everything makes me happy.
Okay,
Yes.
let me check the rules today.
Okay.
Sudir,
Yes.
lighting my queen.
Yes, miss.
Okay, no one absent today.
Yes.
Today we will learn about narrative text. The
Yes.
goals of narrative text is identify the main idea of a particular paragraph in the narrative text. Second is find specific, explicit, and implicit information in the narrative text. And the last is determine the reference words of the sentence in narrative text.
Sorry, miss. I can hear you. Can you please repeat? Me too.
Narrative text. First, we learn about identification. Definition of narrative text is a story with complication or problematic events, and it tries to find the resolution to solve the problems. Atau semacam teks fiktif atau dongeng. The next is social function. Please, Sudir, read the PPT.
Social function. The purpose of narrative text is to amuse or to. Sorry, miss. I can read this.
Entertain.
Oh yes, entertain the miss
Reader.
reader with
Story.
story.
Okay, thank you, Sudir.
Yes.
The next is about generic structure. Narrative text has four generic structure. The first is orientation, second is complication, third is resolution, and the last is coda. The first is orientation. Orientation is introduce the characteristic and describe the setting. The second is complication. Complication is where the problem in the story develop. And the third is resolution, where the problems in the story is solved. The last is coda, optional lesson from story. Language features. Like please, Mac, please read the language features.
Yes, miss. Language features. First, past tense. 2. Adverb of time. 3. Time conjunction. 4. Specific character.
Thank you, Mac.
Okay.
You're welcome,
You're welcome,
miss.
miss.
The next is type of narrative text. Fairy tale, legend, myth, science fiction, fable, horror stories, history, and the last is personal experience. The last is story about Maling Kundang.
What is
Sudir,
Maling Kundang, miss?
Maling Kundang is orang yang durhaka kepada ibunya. Sudir, please read the first paragraph.
Once upon a time, there was a poor fisherman named Maling Kundang who lived in a small village on the coast of West Sumatra, Indonesia. Despite his humble origins, Maling Kundang had dreamed of wealth and success, and he left his village to seek his fortune in the big city.
Yes,
Mac,
miss.
read.
Mac, please.
Yes, miss.
The next.
The next paragraph.
Yes, please.
Years pass, and Maling Kundang become incredibly rich through his hard work and business acumen. He married a beautiful woman and had a son, but he never returned to his village or One day, Malin Kundang's ship was anchored near the coast of his hometown, and he saw an old woman waving at him from the shore. She was none other than his mother. One day, Malin Kundang's ship was anchored near the coast of his hometown, and he saw an old woman waving at him from the shore. She was none other than his mother, who had been searching from him for many years.
Miss,
Malin Kundang,
can I go to the toilet?
Yes, please.
Malin Kundang was ashamed of his humble origins and refused to acknowledge her, instead ordering his crew to set sail and leave the shore.
The last paragraph is, as the ship sailed away, a storm suddenly appeared and the ship was battered by hard waves. Malin Kundang tried to save himself, but he slipped and fell
Wait, miss.
the deck
So
where
here
he
he's
was
gone to the
struck
toilet.
by- Yes, I know. Was struck by lightning and turned into a stone statue.
Yes.
Sudhir, please hurry up. The first paragraph is orientation.
Yes.
The second paragraph is complication.
Shan.
The last paragraph is
Shan.
resolution.
Oh
So,
my God.
narrative text has how many general
Three.
chapter? 3. Can
Yes.
you mention it? Orientation, complication.
Resolution.
Okay, thank you, student.
Yes.
Miss.
No. Thank you, students.
Miss, can I go to an alun?